Hi everyone. Today I'd like to briefly introduce the essence and definition of philosophy. The word philosophy comes from the ancient Greek term philosophenia, which means love of wisdom. At this core, philosophy is the pursuit of understanding the most fundamental questions about existence, knowledge, values, and reality. Unlike specific disciplines such as science or religion, philosophy doesn't just ask, "What is this?" but rather, "Why is this so?" For example, where science might focus on how to prove a theory, philosophy asks, "What is the nature of truth?" It's a form of systematic thinking that dives beneath surface level facts to uncover deeper meaning. Philosophy distinguishes itself by relying on rational inquiry rather than empirical evidence of it. It helps us explore the universal and our place within it, not by providing definitive answers, but by refining the questions. In essence, philosophy broadens our perspective, sharpens our critical thinking, and helps us navigate life with greater clarity and insight. Thank you.
The main branches of philosophy. Epistemology, the study of knowledge and truth. Basically, how do you know what you know? It deals with justification for beliefs, a priori and posteriori. Ethic, the philosophy of morals and value, basic good and bad, three major branches. Meta ethic, normative ethic, and applied ethic. Meta ethics seeks to define what is goodness. Normative ethics seeks to answer the question of what we ought to do, what are people morally obliged to do. Logic. Logic is the study of reasoning in how to form good arguments. There are two types of logic, formal logic and informal logic. Formal logic deals with the form of arguments, basically structure. Do pressures if true lead to a conclusion that is true promise, and the conclusions would be represented by letters to study the form. If you ever get really heavy into formal logic, it looks like the mess. Logic deals with the actual validity of arguments. If an argument is well grounded, valid or sound, this is also where you deal with logically fallacies and inductive and deductive reasoning. Metaphysics is the study of reality and existence itself. It seeks to answer questions as to humans really have free with what makes you as an identity, the nature of time and space. A lot of physicals and astrophysics bleeds into metaphysics. It explores the concept of source and objective identities.
Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about the a topic that's fundamental to understanding ourselves and our societies. Philosophy and human civilization will explore how philosophical ideas from these ancient roots have profoundly shaped human thought and driven progress, even impacting the world we live in today. In the West, ancient Greek philosophers like the Socrates and Plato laid the foundation from the rational tradition, emphasizing questioning and ideal society concepts, influenced with logic and political thought. In the East, Confucianism focused on the harmony and social hierarchy, where Taoism advocated from allegiance with nature. Their philosophies shaped East Asian ethics, governance, and values. Philosophy also supports the scientific revolution. Rene Descartes' methodological debate, thinking truth through systematic skepticism, I think, therefore I am, directly inspires the modern scientific method, emphasizing reason and empirical evidence. Today, philosophy continues to offer critical thinking tools, driving literature and society evolution.
Is the realize of contemporary philosophy in everyday life. Contemporary philosophy significantly influenced daily life and decision making. Philosophy is particular encouraging environment with the world rather than just the base structure theirs. Fan Jianming describes a further philosophy for everyday life as transformational life experience. The process of awareness in philosophy is like the two cooking, where different humans come together. Philosophy ideas in conflict in thought and actions, promoting critical thinking. Method involves questioning beliefs and considering alternative value points. Reflection practice, as suggested by Marcos, enhance personal growth and inner truth. The new relation help different strengths and areas for improvement. Philosophy improves communication by focusing thoughtful discussions on universal questions. It encourages critical thinking, enhancing interpersonal relationships. Fundamental question about life, anything, and
Today I want to talk about some methods and debates in philosophy. First, philosophers often use thinking and research, which we will call the speculative method. This includes using logic and analyzing ideas. For example, Socrates used questions and answers to help people think more deeply. On the other hand, some people use the empirical method, which means using facts, impressions, and observations more like a sense. But many philosophical questions, like what's right or wrong, or do we have free will, cannot be tested in a lab. Second, post-modern the philosophers the challenge the idea of truth. The metro Freikraut, for example, says the truth is not always objective. He believed that truth is often connected to power. His idea knowledge is power. It means that what we call true may be controlled by those in power.